What up, Palace players? Welcome back to Heroes Palace. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, join the family. I know we haven't been posting regularly like normal, but I do apologize for that.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
And to make up for it, this week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show y'all a few deck profiles of a few decks that I use personally myself. Today, the first deck profile we're going to do is one that I actually just built because we just got new support and stuff for it, which will be the Demon Gods. I've always liked these whenever GX came out, and I've always, wanted to build a deck that would actually flow with these guys in it, and they have finally came out with some cards to help it flow, and I'm going to show you what I use and what I actually just used in Duel Night the other night. Without saying anything else, let's get into the video. Alright, so starting off, we run all of the Sacred Beasts. I got 3 Reveal, which you contribute a monster and he gains the attack, so he's your beat stick. Then you got 2 Heyman, which if he's in face-up defense position, your opponent can only target him for attacks, so it's a 2-card lock, not like you need it with 4,000 defense and attack. Then we got 2 Uriah, which he can destroy 1 spell or trap your opponent controls, and your opponent cannot activate cards and effects to that effect. And then we got 3 Scraper, which is pretty much an honest for your reveal. So he just pretty much allows you to OTK, if you'd say. And the reason I only run 2 of Heyman and Uriah instead of 3, or instead of having Reveal at 2, is because at these numbers it just seems to flow better. And the only reason I know that is because like I said, I played with this deck the other day at Duel Night. I ain't gonna show y'all a deck profile of a deck that I haven't played with at least once. So that's it for the Sacred Beasts. Then we're going to go on to the cards that bring them out, which will be 3 Chaos Summoning Beasts, 3 Dark Summoning Beasts, and 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts. Now what these cards do is the Dark Beckoning Beast, when he's normal summoned, you can add one of the Sacred Beasts or 1 card that specifically lists them in its text from your deck to your hand. Also, his secondary effect, you can additional summon 1 Fiend monster with 0 attack and defense from your hand. So he allows you to normal summon 1 of these 2 in addition to his normal summon. And then the Dark Summoning Beast and the Chaos Summoning Beast, both their first effects allow you to tribute them and special summon 1 of the Sacred Beasts, ignoring their summoning conditions. So they are definitely necessary in this deck. And then the Chaos Summoning Beast, his secondary effect, it's useless in this deck because it allows you to go for a Fallen Paradise, and I don't have any in this deck. They just clog it up, I feel. So, but Dark Summoning Beast, his secondary effect does come in handy. He allows you to banish him from the graveyard to add 1 of the Sacred Beasts from your deck to your hand. So I run 3 copies of each of those, and that's it for the beasts that bring out the Sacred Beasts. And then I guess the staples of the deck, I run 2 copies Stygan Street Patrol, which he allows you to banish him from the graveyard to special summon 1 fiend monster with 2,000 or less attack from your hand. So he helps you special summon your fiends, get them out quick, and plus he's also not even a once per turn. So, and then 1 Armageddon Knight, which he's in here pretty much just to send him to the graveyard so that you can hurry up and get a combo going. That's it for the monsters of the deck. Alright, Palace players, now onto the spells and traps. Starting off, we got 3 opening spirit gates, which is pretty much the searcher for your sacred beasts. 3 Cerulean Skyfires, which allows you to special summon your Haemon using your face down spells along with your face ups. Also, if you control a Haemon, you can negate a spell or trap. And then 3 Dimension Fusion Destruction, which is your Sacred Beast Fusion card. Whenever you first you gotta banish the 3 Sacred Beasts from your hand, field, or graveyard, and when you fusion summon Armatile using this card, you take no battle damage involving him. And then also, if you control one of the Sacred Beasts when you activate this card, your opponent cannot activate cards in response to this card's effect. So, if you control one of the Sacred Beasts, then your opponent can't negate that card. That's it for the actual spells of the deck. Then we got the staple spells, which is Rhoda to pretty much get out your Armageddon Knight. 1 for 1. Different Dimension Reincarnation, Dark World Dealings, and Foolish Burial. Just in case you can't get your Armageddon Knight out in the first hand, or Rhoda, get that monster, go ahead and send him to the graveyard. Then we got the traps. We run 3 Hyper Blaze, which this is pretty much the only actual archetype trap we got in here, but he allows you to special summon your Uriah using face down traps along with your face up continuous traps. But the main reason I play this is because he allows you to discard 1 card and then special one of your Sacred Beasts from the graveyard, ignoring its summoning condition. So, gotta have that at 3. And then for our staple spells, we got 1 Escape from the Dark Dimension. Of course, special summon your banished monsters. And then we got 2, there can only be 1. The reason I run this card is because a lot of the time you're going to end the turn, you usually end with a Haemon, Reveal, and Armageddon Knight. So that's 1 of each type. And also, it'll normally cut your opponent off because a lot of people tend to run 1 type. Now, unless you're going up against something else that's not really type specific, it usually cuts your opponent off. That's it for the spells and traps. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you the extra deck. We only run 3 cards in the extra deck, guys and gals. The 3 copies of Armatile, because that's all I play in this deck's extra deck. This deck, the archetype alone, is enough to just OTK your opponent. Whenever he's summoned, thanks to the spell card, you take no battle damage involving this card. So yeah, he's got 0 attack and defense, but that's only on your opponent's turn. On your turn, he has 10,000 attack, and then plus he can't be destroyed by battle. So once he's out there, unless you tribute him or your opponent uses a card effect to get him off the field, he's there. And every single one of your turns, he's going to have 10,000 attack. Beautiful card to have. I love this whole new Sacred Beast thing. I mean, I know it's not new. The Sacred Beasts were in GX, but you gotta love them. Alright, Palace players. So for the combos, I'm going to show you one 2-card combo that'll just a quick combo, able to get you out one of the Sacred Beasts relatively quickly, and a 3-card combo that'll allow you to get a Sacred Beast out on the field and one to your hand. And then after that, I'll go ahead and show you what you can do with a full hand. So let's get into these combos. So for the 2-card combo, it's 1-for-1 and Dark Summoning Beast. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna play 1-for-1 to send your Dark Summoning Beast to the graveyard to special summon the Chaos Summoning Beast, and then just banish your Dark Summoning Beast to add your Haemon to your hand, and then tribute your Chaos to special summon your Haemon. Like I said, quick little way to get out one Sacred Beast. Now the next one. Alright, now I'm going to show you what you can do with 3 cards. These 3. Dark Summoning Beast, Opening of the Spirit Gates, and Reinforcement of the Army. So first what you're going to do is you're going to play your Reinforcement of the Army to add your Armageddon Knight from your deck to your hand. Then you're going to normal summon your Armageddon Knight to send your Street Patrol to the graveyard. And then you'll play Opening of the Spirit Gates to add your Reveal from your deck to your hand. Then you will banish Street Patrol from your graveyard to special summon your Dark Summoning Beast, and then tribute your Dark Summoning Beast to special summon your Reveal, and then banish your Dark Summoning Beast to add your Haemon from your deck to your hand. And just like that, you got, with just those 3 cards, you got Sacred Beast on the field, Armageddon Knight on the field, and Haemon in your hand. So, like I said, the support that this new, or the Sacred Beast got, just helped it out a lot. And I know that Armageddon Knight's old, but I can't believe I never thought that it'd go with his deck. Now I'm going to show you all what you can do with an actual full hand. Alright, now for this final combo, I'm going to start with deck already shuffled. And go ahead and cut it. And draw 5 cards. Oh wow. Instantly, you have Reveal, his little Honest, the Fusion card, Opening Spirit, and Cerulean Skyfire. So, what we can do with this hand, yeah, I think what we will do is go ahead, activate the Spirit Gates to bring out Beckoning Beast to our hand. Then we will summon our beckoning beast to add dark summoning beast from our deck to our hand. And then we'll use his second ability to normal summon one more fiend with 0 attack and defense, which will be our dark summoning beast, but since he's level 5, you have to tribute summon him. So, and then we will use his secondary effect, or his first effect, to tribute him, summon our reveal. Then we will use his other effect to banish himself from the graveyard, to add one of the sacred beasts from our deck to our hand, which we will go for our Haman. And we will play Cerulean Skyfire and then set this spell. And with Cerulean Skyfire, it does not say face down continuous spells. It just says face down spells you control. So therefore, you can literally tribute all 3 of these spells to summon your Haman. And that's a turn 1. You got Reveal and Haman out on the field with your Scraper in hand. So, hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, or if you didn't, just why don't you build the deck yourself and go ahead and test it. I promise you will enjoy it. This deck is fun to play with. Now, I have come to terms with, if somebody locks you out of your graveyard, you might not really be able to do much. So try to avoid that. But nonetheless, I loved playing with this deck the other night. Give it a try. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, peace.